So behind me we got my V6 Mustang, and if you're like me and you want to go faster, you're probably going to want a supercharger. Well, I've looked all over the internet for any kind of video showing me what it's like putting these on for a V6, but nobody's usually dumb enough to do that to a V6, so I'm not going to promise quality because honestly it's just, yeah, we'll figure it out. So now we're just taking off the stock airbox because honestly that is going to be completely useless to us, and it is really hard to do this with one person, so I can't wait till my brother gets home because he'll be here to help me. Don't need that anymore. Ooh, we're dirty. Half sensor. And now we're safe to play with our fuel rails. So for a while I thought Procharger didn't send me the right part, and I ended up calling them, and apparently they take pictures of every package before they send it out. And you know what, they were right. They did send me everything I needed, so. Now this part actually kind of scares the hell out of me because you actually gotta cut wires and rewire some things, and that's just, it's scary. To some people, maybe not, but for me it's terrifying. That hurt a little. I just want everyone to know, when it comes to this Procharger system, when they give you like a wiring harness extender kit, whatever, what they really mean is, we're gonna give you some wires, you have to splice them and you do a little wiring job yourself. So I mean, yeah, not gonna lie, it's by far one of the scariest parts of this so far, but it wasn't too bad. The hardest part is just getting started, really. There. Extender. Well, we finally got all the, I don't know what you want to call it, all the studs in. So now we can finally start putting the fun stuff on the car. So hopefully I'll stop cursing and swearing and we can get something done. And
well, with my expertise here, you can't go wrong.
Ever since Nick got here, I've just been kind of
Things
moody.
get a little bit easier.
No.
Things get a little bit easier.
But
hey, who helped you figure this out?
the guy on the phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Don't be afraid to call it Procharger. They're more than happy to help you out, and they get paid for that. So, yeah. Let's start putting some stuff on. Alright, finally getting to the fun part where we can start throwing stuff on. We got our Procharger bolted up to the bracket. And that's about it. Now we can try and stuff it in the car. Which is obviously a lot easier said than done.
Oh, there we go.
So simple, just like that. That thing looks freaking good. I just got really excited again, Nick. Now, I know when you put it on, you're gonna be excited just like I was, and you're gonna tighten all this up, and you're gonna think it'd be good to go. But don't tighten up all these bolts, because apparently you got one more that you gotta slide back there. You got this spacer that goes down here, and it's really hard to fit in there when this bracket is tight in place. So, don't make the same mistake I did. Well, here's what we found out so far. Intercooler piping is a bitch. I honestly don't know how this is gonna fit yet, but I'll keep you posted and hopefully get it in, and if not going to work tomorrow. Alright, for anyone that's dumb enough to procharge a Mustang, a V6 Mustang like me, I'm just going to give you full on permission to cuss as much as you want when you're doing the piping on this car, because it is going to be a pain in the ass. Also, a little tip, when you're doing this, you're probably going to have to rotate this. So, I mean, it doesn't make sense at first if you don't know much about turbos or anything like that, but you undo these bolts here. There should be 2 more back here and 2 on the bottom. Undo those, the whole thing should rotate. It's pretty simple. You don't even have to take them out, honestly, just loosen them up. So, my quick tip, I'm going to keep going back to work. So I've noticed as I keep going on, my explanation of how things go becomes simpler and simpler because I'm just losing brain cells at this point. That's why Nick's here. And he's still going pretty fresh. But when it comes to the fuel rail, you got these 2 bolts here, and then you got to unplug them, and you got 2 other bolts down there, and then the whole thing pulls right out, just like that. Well, you know, you'll figure it out.
Just like that.
Just like that. You people will figure it out. You're smart. Now, on Nick's side, it's a lot more complicated. The only reason he's doing this side is because he's awake, and I'm not. Well, if you get to the same points I've gotten to in this whole build, when you do the driver's side fuel rail, just take this coil pack, undo these bolts up here, bend it back, and then you just got access to all that. So that's just a quick tip that you should not use, but it works.
Well, Nathan, how do you feel right now?
I'm terrified because you know what? Even though I followed the instructions exactly, it would really suck to have a blown engine. That and I gotta work tomorrow,
actually,
and I need my car.
that's exactly why you bought this, to have a blown engine.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Yeah. I feel like there's something we didn't plug back in though.
I'll go look real quick.
Okay.
Well, I plugged your coils back in, which you did not plug in, so maybe that's what you're thinking of.
That's good.
Oh, ship shape.
Download complete. Tune in program. Successfully vehicle. Turnkey off. Alright, I did that. Okay,
That's it?
That's it.
Holy
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the Shit Yourself Simulator 2000 because you don't know if it's gonna work or not, and I'm kind of scared shitless right now.
Hey, high five before you do it.
Hey, thank you.
Hey, either way, you did good. Spare parts.
If you have spare parts, it just means you made the car better. Look how
Weight
good
reduction.
Look what I did. Weight reduction. We probably added about 100 pounds. Are you ready?
Ready?
Oh, that sounds awesome! Oh, shit. I'm so happy! Oh, that sounds so good! My car got really loud all of a sudden. Holy shit!
I'm still scared, to be honest with you.
Me too. Hey! Keep the going!
Oh, I wouldn't have turned it off. I'd have just let it run.
Hell would have done that. Lucky for me, I even got it on Snapchat. Alright, where are we at? Well, the car runs and drives, but it definitely doesn't like to. We have a forced induction car that can't use the boost. Great. So now we're taking it into a shop to get it looked at, hopefully fixed so we can enjoy it this weekend, and yeah. Yeah, she's not a big fan of me right now. You have no idea how badly I want to just step on the gas and haul ass and just listen to the supercharger wind up, but you know, it's a good way to blow your engine. And honestly, driving it like this probably isn't the best thing either. So at the moment, we're kind of hoping and praying we don't blow the sucker up. Well, there goes the car. Nick, why aren't we driving it?
Don't worry, we got my car.
Oh,
It's okay.
but why aren't we driving my car?
You broke it.
That's so. When I put it on, this is what we came up with. First things first, the MAF airflow sensor was not tight, so the car didn't like that, so it ran really rich. Then second off, the fuel injectors weren't put in right, so that could have started a fire. Third off, what was third?
Oh, can I have your phone?
Spark plugs. Those things were black, and the gap between them was just way
Quarter inch.
So we replaced all that. Figured it would have been good. It's not. So now our last option is that the tune was bad that they sent us. So
And
hopefully
if that doesn't work, then
I'm boned, basically.
Then you're gonna have to buy an $800 drive shaft, pay $300 for them to put it in, and then also pay for
Ooh, look at this thing.
and then also pay for a $600 tune.
Yep. Well, there's that option, or we just take everything off and bring it back to stock.
Might not
Which
be
sounds
a
like
bad idea.
a really shitty plan too, but we'll see.
Actually, I don't know if you know how to put it back to stock.
So, Procharger, you're kind of letting me down right now.
This car better blow my freaking mind when it does run, if it does run. And if not, well, I guess, you know, someone had to have the balls to actually procharge a V6 Mustang. I'm gonna pay someone to do mine. Yep. Nick, see, that's why I did it. I want Nick to learn from my mistakes. So, till next time. Yeah, only I'm the one that would be able to afford the mistake. Yeah, that's about it. I can't.
So I just got a phone call from Beyond Red Light Performance, and apparently my car's done. So it's been 2 weeks later, almost. I tell you what, ever since we put my car together and got it running, really, like, I've been expecting nothing but the worst every time I heard about it, and this is the first good phone call I got about it.
Yeah. Same here for me, because guess who's had to support this fricker's ass in the last 2 weeks?
Let's go get a car. Oh, we're seeing it for the first time. Looks good. Looks happy to see me. Okay, but for me putting that in for the first time, minus the fact that the MAF sensor was put in wrong and the fuel injectors were put in wrong, and how did I do overall?
You did okay.
Just okay?
Yeah.
Would you hire me?
No.
He's like, hell no. Well, this is it. This is the first time I'm going to be driving my car. I am ecstatic. That just sounds so good. And I'm not talking about Nick's car. Holy shit. Next investment, probably a clutch. I could smell myself burning it already. Oh my gosh. That is great. That is beyond amazing. Freaking, oh my gosh. I am going a lot faster than I thought it was. And I didn't even notice it. Oh my gosh. Oh, that feels so good to be faster than my brother's 2014 Mustang. My mouth is actually getting dry from smiling too much. The time waiting for my car to get fixed, honestly, I didn't think it was gonna happen just the way everything was going. But now that it's all said and done, worth it. Absolutely worth it. So good. Is it as fast? It's faster than a GT. It's faster than new V6s. Is it a horsepower that it's going to throw down? It's going to blow people's minds that actually know about cars? No. But the fact that I know where this car started and where it is now, that's where it counts. I'm happy with it. So I could give less than 2 shits of what people think about it. I am ecstatic to be driving this car right now, because not many people have one like it, and that's what makes me happy. All right, well, this is it. Nick's first drive in my car. I already told him he's gonna burn the clutch. He said no. We'll see. You're gonna want that off. The tires spin really easily, and the traction control just ruins the fun.
You want them to spin?
I can already tell though, it's gonna need a stronger clutch. That's how it smells. That's the clutch. Oh, I tell you what, I'm ecstatic with this car. Easy. Well, Nick, what do you think?
Done. Sign me up.